Whakalawhala hea tuhane e tau wala tala tutupu ke lātai mai a whiwhinei. Good evening, in our news bulletin for tonight. Malikisi hake hane whai e tutongi he tau lolo o ala pinisini mai ti solo, hako tau whakamulianga niku mō mai he whakatuwhono. Fuel prices are about to increase this week, a move that has been approved by Cabinet. Ko e tau koloa ke lata mai tau telefoni uta whānau me nā kei mai ke whalutangata ke mō e tau matutakianga mitaki. Delay in supply of SIMs limits communication options for potential customers. Tolua te tau tangata ke whiawhia i ke he Pacific Way he Pūlipo Flaile. Pacific Way Bar was buzzing with people who joined in a double-act concert. Whakahokoe a whakatātā hamutalo, mai tokolonga ne kua hoku atu ai, ke whakawhiawhia uloa. The Mutalo community banded together to host their annual village show day. Koe tau whahe tapu koe kua moli ki toa ne kau whuhalatahe tau tangata ki he tau whakawhiawhianga puli whakamutu, mai tau whewa langa waka, mai tau lawhalafa, pia whoki mai a whakatātā he mutu. A few weeks ago, Niue celebrated 43 years of self-government in style with a range of activities that included the canoe races, raft races and the National Show Day. Kua whakamōli tuai he whakatuwhono e Malikisi hake he taututongi ke lata mai lolo o ala pinisini mo e ti solo he mutu ke kamata mai he aho taha i November. Me whahinga hune le weki atu ai ke tau lolo o ala he mutu pe Niue bulk fuel ko mai ke whakatokatoka e taututongi mai tau lolo o ala nei. Ka koe whakatuwhono ni ne mai ke whiwhiri ke whakangahuana kai. Fuafua koe hongwhama ono e awhitau tāla New Zealand ne ko whakamole ke ta mai taha e tangteina pinisini po ke ti solo ke motu me mai kia he whahingoa bulk fuel. Ke whakatoka e muitua ke he tau mākesi he lalulangi. Tau tuku hau ni ko tutungi ai ka ta mai e ta koloa ke motu. He whakatanga pihiani me whala tau tupe lawhikilunga. Ke tutungi atu ai ke whahine leweki ke wāfu mai whakafua atu ai fuke ke tau tangata. Nā kai la whahikianga ke he tau tutungi nei, tauri mai he tau uawhi hongwhamatolu. Kai ke ua atu ai tau tangata, mai whakatau e pinisini ke hao lotua pungi, Malikisi mai he ua tāla limu fulu, ke he ua tāla onong whumawhai sene, he tahe lita, Malikisi hake ko he hongwhamawhai sene. Koe lolo o ala ti solo ni tuai ke he ua tāla limu whumalime sene, to Malikisi hake ke he ua tāla onong whuluma sene, lala whio atu ai e hongwhamatahe sene. Amana ke ilo he haupungi koe whewhe tau ononuanga he tau tangata, mai lau ia whewhe tau tangata hape tau hiki ki anga pene. The Niue government has approved for a slight increase of fuel prices on the island starting on the 1st of November. Central Services is the only fuel station and bulk fuel has an approved pricing template that they calculate fuel prices. However, government regulates the fuel prices and therefore determines whether prices decrease, are retained or increased. Niue pays approximately 16,000 New Zealand dollars for one container of fuel, and there hasn't been a price change of fuel since 2013. According to Niue Bulk Fuel, contributing factors that determine prices are the global market prices on oil, refinery costs, tanker freight rates, New Zealand importers or exporters margin and exchange rates, as well as Niue import distribution costs. The price change locally takes into account an increase on the retailer's margin, road user levy and a return on investment. The return on investment component goes towards fuel storage or delivery, capex items and refinancing stock inventories. The price of petrol will increase by 14 cents from $2.50 a litre to $2.64 a litre. Diesel is expected to increase by 11 cents from $2.55 a litre to $2.66 per litre. The new prices will be applicable at the fuel bowser by tomorrow, Wednesday. Kua mole ai mahina he nā kei whai koloa sim e whahi moua mai whakawhanwhikau, ke lata mai tau telefoni uta whano, whakakise e ta manatu nā kei whiawhia he tau ngāta pihia, molo tonu ni ko whenonga mai ki motu hakua, nā kei mai ki ke moe te koloa nei, ke moe te matuta kianga, moe te whahi uta whanu he te whekau. Ko taua mana ki ang he Telecom Niue ke whakalaulahi atu fuke halau tūla tau whakaroanga e tau telefoni o ta whāno ke whakaonga i F4G. Tō mai ke tangata ke mō whalua tau whakaroanga lukilunga ke kupeanga hila. Ko e matanga hoa nei ko mole e tahi milion tālane kua fuaki ai he whakatuwhono ha India. Talahau me he tahi tau takitaki whahinga hoa. Ko tau sim ni kua lata ki tamai ai ke he motu. He tau maha mali kua nā kai o tatai we tau whakaroanga fōu. Si kua liwa kia tu ai ke tālanga e tau sim fōu. Kua muli whakatosi ke hoko mai tau nei. Mai nā kai la mahino koe whihe lewa tu moa mai. Ka e whaiamna ki anga ka eke ke moa e tau sim fōu. Tu tuku atu ai ke alu tōru ne whai whakaonga e tau telefoni o ta whāno. Ke whakafōu whoki. An apparent delay in receiving SIM cards for mobile services in Niue has left potential customers confused and disappointed. Telecom Niue are the sole mobile network supplier on island, and it has been more than a month without SIMs for sale. According to management, an order had been made to the supplier. However, with pending expansions from the 2G to the 4G network, they have to get new SIMs ordered that have been slightly delayed. The new 4G network will offer more options for data and internet usage, moving ahead with technological advancements. Meanwhile, visitors and locals have voiced concerns about the length of time it is taking to get the SIMs required for communication while on island. Hohokoa te tau tangata ki he Pacific Way pā he pō whaleile. Ke lata me whakaholoanga whiawhia, me whalu tangata uhulolongo ko Jay Squeezy, mo Average Steve. Ko laua nei mai o Australia, whai wala toto whisi mo i Samoa si kua whiawhialohi ke hohoko mai ke he motu mo e whailolongo i we whoki ni kua whakako. Mo le toko siau tangata ne hohoko atu e ke lata me whakatātai he pō. Ko lahi ma whale tau leo longo mai ke hoko atu. Ha koe whakatu peanga Pacific Way pā whakataha me whale tau bisinisi motu. Tala hau e Jay Squeezy mo Average Steve. Kua manaki a laua ke liriwa te ki Australia me ngā hua ke whale tau long fōu. Ai manako ke liriwa mai ki Niue. Hane whai ono onu whoki Pacific Way pā ke whalu pohala ke tau mai whale tau tangata lolongo. Whoki he tau mga mua. Kai ke kua whakatu mau e tau tangata ki kau whakataha ki tau whiwa whakawhiawhia pehenei. Pacific Way Bar was packed last Friday for a double-act concert with Jay Squeezy and Average Steve one-off show. Your trip to Niue has been made possible through the main sponsorship from Pacific Way Bar and a few local businesses who have supported. The musical duo were only on island for 4 days, and we caught up with them today before they departed the island.
The crowd, atmosphere, everything was awesome. Loved it. Loved the people, loved the vibes, and yeah, they were just enjoying the music, so it was really good.
Yeah, had a really great response. Made our job easy. Everyone was singing along for all the words, so yeah, everyone just had a good time.
Since I came last year, I loved the vibe of Niue. It's not like upbeat and fast where we come from, like in Brisbane. It's very like the island life here is very chill and relaxed, and I love coming back here.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. I've been to other islands as well, and I just really love the atmosphere, the vibe, and also coming to places where I've never been to before as well. So yeah, I really enjoyed it here. I'll definitely come back.
The much anticipated show managed to pull in more than 100 people who were privileged to be entertained by the Australian-based musicians. The concert went well into the early hours of the morning and was enjoyed by all. Jay Squeezy came last year and did not hesitate to come back, while Average Steve, on the other hand, was keen to come to Niue as it was a place he'd never been to before. We asked him what's in store when they return home.
A couple of shows when I get back. I'm touring New Zealand, and then just a couple of shows in Brisbane as well. Hoping to get some new music out and send it over here to Niue. I think that's what we forgot. One of the highlights we did was we performed the Niuean song here, and everyone loved it. So we're probably going to release it and send it out here so that we get some rotation.
Well, this weekend when I head back, I'm opening for Arija in Brisbane, the Gold Coast, and yeah, I'm about to release the EP as well. So just getting back into doing the finishing touches. Also, good to go see the family and get back into the move of things.
Although it has been a rather short 4 days in Niue, both musicians say they're keen to return in the future. They also had a few words for aspiring musicians.
Just dare to be different, I guess. Like, be yourself, But if anything, just be different. Try and find something that makes you different apart from everything else. And yeah, stay true to yourself. Stay original.
Yeah, pretty much along the same lines, just being very proud of who you are and where you're from, finding a way to put that into your craft and mix it all up in, and just work harder than everyone else around you, because everyone else will be working hard as well. So thank you very much, Niue. I just had a great time here. I'll only be spreading good news back home to everyone else, and hopefully get a bit of a tourism boost for you here. So
I'll definitely be back. I love it here. So thank you, Niue.
Pacific Way Bar looking at other opportunities to bring musicians or artists for shows in Niue, but it will also depend on the demand and other sponsors coming on board. Langi uha e aho whakatata hamtalo ke punga whaiumu, kai whakatū mauni e to tangata ke whakatakatok to whakaruanga mai aho. Tolo atu fuke to tangata me he motu pihia mo e tau whenonga e vaewa mai ke kisia, koe hinga e tau mena kai mo e tau koloa ke hekehene ko whakatata. Tū mauli e te malolo ha ulu lauta ke longa he te fua he whunua. Whakakise makaka he te tangata e maanga ke tātā naki te kai ke whunua pia fuki mo e whalu kai tahi. Puke whale la he te whiwhine mo e te koloa kalaie mo e tau koloa lalanga. Kisia fuki e malolo he te mamatutane ke he te koloa talatalai. Whakakise manautu tahu kui mai he te matutane ke whakatuwhono ke he tuanga he te unga hua whunua. He maanga kua lauia lahi ha koe tau awhi mamafa kua nā kai. Ko sia ke lata mo tau palau. Ko mai ke fuki e tahu kui mai he whanu tak maanga. Ke paleko atu wai ke tau atu hau, ke tau whi e tau anga whakamuatu, tunga e tahalanga anga he tau waka, mo whakaunga i ke uatu, ke takawhanga ke tau whia. Ni whakakisa mana atu fuki e pale mia hanga ia ke tau langmo te yanga he whakatuwhono, mo i mailonga e fuki e katofa e ke pule fōu, he maanga ko mai ke ngahua uloa, ke tau whakalaulohi anga he mutu. O se te whakamutalanga, mo i matutaki atu ai ke te wheua whakawhiawhia whakamotu, ke liu whakamoi whalu tau taonga he motu. Koe wheua whau he tau nei, koe tūli niu, toko lima ne taone hoko sia ke palea ko atu, mo ki sia koe tahani e taonga nei ni kua ngalo whakahanga. Lahi whiawhia ko ki sia makai he whalu he tau whuata mui, ke lali atu fuki. Whakakatoa toi te wheua he aho me tau kōli mai he tau whuata he maanga, mo i whalu te whānau kiki ne kua whakalala me whakakese tau kōli whakamotu, ia whoki ni mo tau kōli mai tau motu kehe. It was an overcast day on Saturday as the community of Mutalau hosted their annual Village Show Day. Despite a very busy month, the Village Show Day has always coincided with Niue's Gospel Day. The village takes pride that its ancestors were the first to accept Christianity. There were more than 20 food stalls and lots of food available. The formal program gave an opportunity for various group representatives within the village to share their thoughts. Men's representative highlighted the impact that the lack of ploughing equipment had on the amount of agricultural products were available and asked government to reconsider its schedule to ensure that farmers do not lose out because Mutalau is a farming community. From the village council, they expressed gratitude to the community for their support and also challenged the youth to look at ways to encourage food security by constructing canoes, making it more accessible to partake in marine activities. Government Representative Premier Sir Toke Tālangi commended the community for their efforts and that of the new village Member of Parliament who has been supportive of government initiatives. Following the formalities, there were cultural tabloid sports, keeping tradition strong with basket weaving, coconut husking, coconut bowling, sika throwing, and a new event this year was the coconut tree climbing that managed to get 5 eager competitors who were able to show how it's done, a skill that is starting to fade. The village youth provided entertainment in their songs and dances, some local and others influenced from outside. The show day was over before midday and some stayed on late in the afternoon for a game of darts that was hosted by the village council. Kua whakatoatoa e tau whakawhiawhia puli whakamotu he ue whahitapu e kua moale mo e aho whakatata la tahi fuki me te wheua ke to whia. Ka mate te whakaroanga he mo e whalua tau wheua langa waka ne kua whakatoatoka e ki he pungi aho tuloto he whahitapu whakamuatu toko whitua lau tōru ke he whupua te tutaane, toko ono ke lata me to whiwhine, mo e toko walu ke tau whanau aonga tokulunga. Ki sia i ke he tamalolo he tau tangatane ne kua kautua e fuata ko Darren Mangatongia, tu ua Clifford Marsh mai tu tolu ai a Presley Viliamu. Ke lata mai te whiu te whine, tu mau ni a Maika Fuhiniu, ke kautua ai mai te whine, tu ua ai a Sarah Saniteli mai tu tolu a Melissa Douglas. Mai tau whanau aonga tokulunga, ne kautua ai Richard Siatanga, tu ua Richard Whakanofisi, mai tu tolu ai a Kefutoa Siatanga. Mai tau whanau aonga tokulunga, koe tau whanau whiwhine, kautua ai a Janelle Toatapu, tu ua ai a Itangia Litaio. Ke tau nei foki, ono atu ke tau whakaholoanga lafa he mtakau he tau fuata he motu, kua marikisi ha ke tau numela he tau mtakau fuata ni kua whetoku ai kua hongwhimawha e mtakau he katoa, tōru e mtakau fuata ni takiua e lafa, pia foki moe matakau he wahanga malolo seno he aonga tokulunga. Tala haua he dirifu iki pule ko Billy Tahalangi, ko ia foki ni takitaki ake whahi ngahua mai potanga leweke atu ke he tangata. Kua mai kia ia ke whakakesta mana whiawhia ha koe fufuala he kisi he tokolonga he tau fuata ni kua kauwhalatahe ki aho. Tau se foki tau tuwhatuwhaanga te palepale ko tu e mtakau he aonga tokulunga, tu ua e mtakau he tawake mai tu tōlu ai atuapa. Ke lata moe fufuta e te mtakau he taha langa foki, kau tu e mtakau ua atuapa, tu ua wasele ua, mai tu tōlu ai atuapa tōlu. Mo e he mtakau ha la kepe palepale ke lata moe lawhalafa ni ko mua te mitaki he puhala tā langa. Kau tu e amatalau e Kalesia Youth, ke tau seanga sino, moe whai lolongo foki e mtakau ha liku, ne kau tu e ke hoia, taha foki palepale mtakau e Kalesia ha alofi. Tokolonga e tau tangata ne kua hokua tu foki ke hea whakatātā he motu, mai longa he tau kai, tau ngahua lima foki, tau fua he punua, ki sia e tau maanga ke hekehe ne kua kau whakalata hei. Kua ke whakatose e tau tutuanga tau whāli ke lata me tau ngahua he punua he tau nei, moe whakatātā foki e tau koloa he tau pisinisi, hokua tu ai foki tau whānau aonga wahanga lima, wahanga hongo fulu, hanga tukulunga, ke whakamōri halatola tu palana me tau pisinisi. Whakakatātoa e tau e aho whatātā he motu, mai tau whakahorwanga sipote, tā sika mai orukua ni. Almost 2 weeks ago, Niue's 43rd Constitution celebrations brought people together for some open water sports and National Show Day. Even though it started off as a cloudy and wet morning on Thursday, 19th of October. There were 7 participants for the open men's, 6 for the open women's, and 8 for the Niue High School students. The open men's race winner, Darren Mangatongia, remains the champion for the Vaka races. Second placing went to Clifford Marsh and third place to Presley Viliamu. The open women's champion went to Maika Fuhiniu, second placing went to Sarah Saniteli, and third Melissa Douglas. For the high school students, first place went to Richard Siatanga, second Richard Wakanofisi, and third Kefutoa Siatanga. And for the Niue High School girls, first place went to Janelle Toatapu, and second place to Itangia Litaio. Moving on to the annual RAF races on Friday with the Niue Youth Council. Participation increased this year with 14 rafts ready. 3 of the village youth groups had 2 or more rafts. For the teams that had 1 raft, first place went to Tuapa 1, second to Awaseli 2, and Tuapa 3 also in third. The winners in the main race went to Niue High School students, followed by Higtavake, and in third Amasele. There were also a lot of people who turned up on the day, and the best design raft went to La Kepa Youth, the best chance of the day went to Liku Youth, best uniform Mutalo Ekalesia Youth, and the submarine award went to Alofi Ekalesia. For the National Show Day, that was a round-off of the Constitution celebrations. The agricultural produce filled the stores and products from the farmers on the island. The women's display of handicrafts was also beautifully set out with different types of traditional baskets and brooms and hats and mats. There were also displays from the different businesses showcasing various products, but the main focus for this year was the Year 10 students who were executing their business plans and entrepreneurial skills with Niue Chamber of Commerce. The festivities ended with traditional sports of sika throwing for the men and coconut bowling for the women. And those are our news stories that we have for you for this evening. Do join us again for our next news bulletin on Thursday. Whakausimehne de walatala tutupu ke lata I mua whipnei, a manaki ke liriu whilwe pene fōki ki hawhiawhia tuato. Kia rana wha, muninu pō tō liriu ke whilewea.